name is Edwin Aguilera. I'm going to be here giving a presentation for all of you. This is about mental health, strategies for managing stress and maintaining mental well-being. This presentation has the purpose of informing the public about the strategies for managing stress and maintaining mental well-being through diet, exercise, and sleep hygiene. This is such a relevant and special topic, especially because of the pandemic that we live through. Did you all know that what you eat, how much you exercise, and how well you sleep can profoundly impact your mental health? Well, it turns out that in today's fast-paced world, it is crucial to understand how lifestyle factors affect our mental well-being. As college students ourselves, we constantly faced by the lifestyle that we have in school or college lives, and it is essential to prioritize our mental health. Why? Because we want good grades, right? So in order for us to keep good grades, we need a good mental health. Someone passionate about mental health, you can see I'm backed by research and psychology. I have read multiple articles about this topic, and I'm here to shed light on the effective strategies for managing stress and maintaining mental well-being. But I will first delve into the influence of diet on emotional stability, then discuss the role of exercise and in stress reduction, and finally explore the significance of sleep hygiene for cognitive function. Now, let's explore the impact of diet on our mental well-being. The first thing that I want to say is that did you all know that Mediterranean people or people that have a Mediterranean diet have less likelihood of developing anxiety or any type of psychiatric disorder compared to American people? You all will think like, what's the difference? Well, there's many differences within these populations, but the main one, and it was found by a research done, Mediterranean diet has a healthier diet than American diet, the one that we eat here, which is mostly composed of meals that are provided by fast food restaurants. A Mediterranean diet, for example, has vegetables, has fruits, has grains, complex carbohydrates such as oatmeal, and all of these are part of the diet, of their daily diet, and it is also incorporated into an active lifestyle. Now, these people that have Mediterranean diets have better outcomes, especially in terms of mental health. Now, I want to emphasize this for all of you, and I want to use this time to open quotations and say the following. It is concluded that in general, food has an influence on the state of mental health in people, close quotations, by Lara Maria Suarez Lopez. She's the author of this article that I read about the relationship within the gut, between the gut and the brain and how it modulates our emotional status. Now, moving on, let's discuss the role of the exercise and stress reduction. Exercise, we all know for a fact because we've been learned and taught this at school that diet and exercise are the two things that we have to keep track of. We want to keep a healthy lifestyle and exercise, at least ambulating or walking 30 minutes every day is more than enough, or at least the minimum that we can do to keep a active lifestyle and produce the amount of endorphins that we need. Now, what are endorphins, you might ask? Endorphins are hormones that modulate and help us reduce the amount of anxiety. Now, this is the thing. Did you know that people who have a final exam at college, they need to learn a lot of material, a lot of educational material has to be digested by their brains. But it was found by research that people who have an active lifestyle compared to those who don't and read the same amount of educational material, guess who has a better grade? Well, it turns out that these people, the ones who have active lifestyle incorporated into their lives, have get better grades, and that's something that it was found by research done by this lady, and it is quite interesting how an active lifestyle goes such a long way, especially for us college students. Now, I want to use this time to open quotations and say the following. Engaging in physical activity is related to better mood and less stress negative affect over the next several hours in our daily lives. Close quotations, Dana Scotland. She's the author of this research, and here in this article, she goes to show how the mental health, the active lifestyle, incorporated into a stressful life, for example, into a college student life, makes this difference in grades. Uh, quite an interesting article that was. Leslie, let's explore the significance of sleep hygiene for cognitive function. Now, sleep hygiene has multiple things incorporated into the same. Sleep hygiene means do not use electronic devices at least 2 hours, preferably 2 hours before you're going to bed. You'll need to have a comfortable environment so that way you can achieve a better sleep. You'll need to be cognizant about this. We need to use our beds for the only thing that they were meant to be, so that we can rest on them. And we shouldn't be using our laptops doing work at on our laptop on our, while we're in bed, because why? Well, yeah, it is quite interesting how the psychology of our brains works. If you're doing work while you're in bed and you do this constantly, you're gonna be exposed to this repetitive behavior, and then your mind will associate your bed with something that is stressful. So that way you won't get good sleep at all. So that's why I'm telling you all that we have to incorporate these. Do not use electronic devices to decrease the stimuli. Do not put on your TV. Why? Because that's the worst thing you can do. You're providing stimuli, and you don't want to be stimulated while you're in bed. And you shouldn't be using your bed for anything else that it is what it was meant to be. And I want to use this time to open quotations. Worsening sleep hygiene might predispose to psychiatric disorders such as depression. Close quotation marks. That was said by Christine S. Gibson. She's the author of another article that I read, and this quotation goes to show how important, how relevant it is to have good sleep hygiene. With these strategies in mind, let's conclude our discussion on nurturing mental health. I want to use this time to tell all of you that prioritizing healthy dietary choices, regular exercise, and consistent sleep patterns, we can proactively manage our stress, and we can maintain a better mental well-being. Now, let's commit to incorporating these strategies into our daily lives, empowering ourselves to live happier and live happier